Hi, welcome to Ruminate on This, small bits of information from AMTS, the nutritionist webinars.
This short on uNDF will be the final in this series of NDF that were pulled from the September 2016 The Nutritionist webinar with Tom Tylutki.
So if we're trying to move to this uNDF concept, start getting samples done on the non-forages. The libraries are not populated, and there can be a lot of variance in these ingredients, and it will really start changing how we look at these U's as a percent of body weight. And here's an example. This is one of my herds. I've seen this repeatedly as we've done this over the years. High producing herd, 40, 41 kilos of milk. Well, we were corn silage, alfalfa silage based. Because of inventory and storage management, we decided that we would stop feeding the alfalfa and go to all grass silage. The uNDF 240s as a percent of body weight were lower when I switched to diets. ME and MPO level milk were similar, if not a little bit higher on the grass formulated diet. This was a good grass. This was first cut reed canary grass at 47% NDF. Well, the cows didn't think so. Intakes dropped about 1 kilo. Milk dropped over 3 kilos. We had a change in the grass silage where we went from 47 to 52 NDF. Lost another kilo or more of intake. Lost more milk. But let's go back to these guidelines that people are talking about. uNDF 240 as a percent of body weight was lower on the grass. I went from about 0.3 to 0.24. U30 was lower, but U120 was much higher. So we ended up, even though the U240 was lower, the slow pool was significantly greater. And we filled the rumens up, and that's why intakes collapsed on me. Corrected it a little bit, pulled out some of that grass silage and put more corn silage in, and picked up about 2 liters of milk. Hopefully, we are going to go back to feeding alfalfa silage end of this week or early next week, and we can pick up the rest of this milk that we lost. But it's going to take time. So it's a combination of looking at the slow, fast. We have to begin analyzing non-forages and stop thinking about U or D at different time points. We've got to start thinking about fast and slow and unavailable pool sizes. I know I can say that right now and have people come back to me and say, well, how do I come up with how much is in the fast pool versus the slow pool? For now, what I'm telling people is, as you put these values into the model, look at what the U30, U120, U240 is as a percent of body weight, and just start tracking that to come up with your own relationships until we start reporting the fast and slow pools. This is coming, folks. This is
our final short from the September 2016 webinar by Tom Tylutki, where Tom talked about anything he wanted. And if you want to know more or listen to that complete webinar, make sure you visit our website at agmodelsystems.com/webinars. For more NDF shorts from Tom's September webinar, go ahead and listen to episodes 1 through 7 in the Nutritionist Shorts series.